Welcome to Adventures with Capt Ray Kelly. This is primarily a drone show. We'll be sharing adventures from all over the world. We hope to have interesting guests every week, and we're glad that you tuned in tonight. We'll be flying different drones in different locations. We encourage viewer participation in the chat. If you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. Every week, we'll have another interesting guest. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We'll be sharing various adventures by our guests as well as myself. And thank you for joining us tonight. Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to Adventures with Capt Ray Kelly Live. And I have another great show scheduled. And I have to say, it's been a busy couple of weeks for me. You know, I did a quick trip down to Florida, and I had a meetup down there with Al, and that was so much fun. And wait till you see that video. I'm telling you. And I don't want to spoil it. Because I'm sure Al and I will talk about it too when he comes on. So I just want to tell everybody that I also went to a great meetup up in New Jersey. And Tony Faz, he invited me to the New Jersey meetup in Vernon, New Jersey. And he had quite a few people there. He was flying with his son and members of the Five Boroughs drone meetup group, and Max and Tammy Jean were there, and Jasper, you know, and we had a great time there. We really did. It was a perfect day for flying, and it was nice meeting these new drone pilots that I haven't met, and it was great seeing Max and Tammy again. And it's always fun flying with the people you know from the chats. And there were no incidents, you know. Well, there was one incident, but we won't talk about that. I let the person who had the incident talk about it, and we haven't seen that video yet. So, but I have to say, um, I do have permission to show one of Tammy Jean's videos, and we all know what a great pilot Max is, you know, and I really look up to the guy. I don't know if he knows that, but I look up to him, and he uh, he was flying with Tammy, and well, I'm going to show the video. I'm going to show a little of the video right now before I bring Al in, and I thought this video was cool, and we all know Max is an awesome uh, drone pilot. SPV. I mean, he's one of the best, if not the best. He's the best one I know, anyway. Um, Maddie likes to think he's the best, but um, Max is really the best drone pilot. So let me see if I can bring up this thing because it has something to do with a fly fisherman, and I think you guys will get a kick out of it. And Tammy, she does a vlog style. So take a look at this. Yeah. And what a great location to fly from. But Max is flying. I heard the bang. I don't know if anybody else in the stream heard the bang. But Max, these things happen. And Tammy.
Hopefully, Fly Fisherman is going to find Mr. Glass in the water. He did?
And watch what Max does here. Watch what he does. He sees the guy
Oh
has it
my
in his
God.
hand in the goggles.
You see it in the goggles?
Look at
Holy
this.
shit, there's his feet. He's walking Mr. Glass
You're
back.
awesome, dude. You're awesome.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
That's cool. He got it back. So that is cool. But there it is. DJI FPV, and we all know DJI is the best. But this is a great video, Tammy. Thank you for letting me share it. Um, really, really nice. Great place to fly too. So that's that, and I can't leave the guest in the back room too much longer because he's making faces at me in the back room, and I didn't leave him that much shrimp and lobster. And then we'll both welcome in the people in the chat. And again, I appreciate you all watching the show tonight. Thank you very much. But give a warm welcome to Al Cerchione from the South Florida Drone Flyers.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Thanks, buddy,
Al.
for having me.
Welcome again to Adventures with Capt Ray Kelly Live. Always good to see you.
Always good to see you also, Ray.
Yeah.
Looking forward for you to come back to Florida.
Yeah. And you and I, we had that meetup last week when I was down there. We
Yes,
got to
we did.
fly at another secret spot, that
Yeah.
we'll be sharing with the world.
Yep. Yeah, that
Actually,
was a cool spot.
we already shared it on Facebook, and I really was impressed with that spot.
Yeah, especially the birds.
Well, yeah, the birds, I know. The birds were coming. The birds were
Yeah,
coming.
that was
Just to
pretty
let
awesome.
everybody know, I got the my video all set as a premiere tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. But I've never seen so many birds go after two drones, right, Al?
Yeah, they came out of everywhere, everywhere. The top of those buildings were full of birds, and as soon as we sent our birds up, they all came out and running.
I know. It was amazing how we purposely didn't fly where the birds were on that north
Yep.
tower.
Yeah.
But
And
they
the other
heard the
tower, they
drone.
all came over.
Yeah.
And they really liked your Air 2S, I must say.
Yeah, well,
They must have liked the sound of that one.
um, I really thought we were going to lose a drone. I did.
Yes, I did too.
But listen, before I forget, we got to welcome in the people in the chat. And, Paul, he was, well, JC was number one. And
Hey, JC.
Paul, Wedging Big was right behind him, number two. And then we got Dustin, One Vision Aerial. How you doing? And I saw John Olson and Steven Drones. How you doing? And Warren Akirasho. Hello. How you doing? And I'm going up the list. John, did I say John Olson from Long Island? How you doing, John? Good to see you. And the world famous Johnny Drone Flyer.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. And then we got another celebrity. Look at this. DeMarco's in the house. How you doing, DeMarco?
How you doing?
FSU grad 03. Go Knowles, right? Right, DeMarco? Go Knowles. So, and don't forget to watch DeMarco at 9 p.m. tonight on Drone Nation. One of the best shows on YouTube, right? Hey, and there's Michael Belshi. How you doing, Michael? Jerry Bauer. How you doing? Tammy Jean's in the house. Yep. How you doing, Tammy? Thank you again for letting me show that video.
Awesome video.
It was great. Susan Lee's in the house. Jesse Payne. And we got the one and only Rob Kamada. Aviano Rob C. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Don, Mudball Creative. And I don't know if Fish Eye's with him or not. Hopefully he is. But he usually keeps them in a box. Can you imagine? He keeps them in a box. So anyway, and Mr. JRC's, how you doing? And John, Connecticut, Formula, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for watching tonight. And hope to fly with you one day, maybe down in Port Jeff.
That's a great spot too.
Yeah, yeah. I took Al there, and he loved it. Um, but anyway, we got a great crowd in the house. Again, thank you all for watching. And if I missed your name, I apologize, but I'll get back to you. But David Lorenzo's in the house, and
Hey, David.
Chris, Drone Life RC, and Maddie, Drone World. How
Maddie, how
you
you
doing?
feeling?
Hope you're feeling better. Yep. So anyway, Al, you know, I'll get back to the name shortly and try to welcome people as they're coming in. And you had a fantastic meetup yesterday,
Yes,
right?
we really
Right
it
there
worked
at
out.
Boca, right? Boca.
Yes, Boca Raton, right in the inlet, and it was surprising. We had 15 guys there yesterday, and it was really good to see the turnout. We used the pavilion there, and we never really rented it before, So we got there early in the morning. We set everything up, and lo and behold, a guy walks in around 9:30 and says, "Hey, we're having a birthday party, and here we rented the pavilion."
Yeah.
So we moved everything outside to the outside. We put up some umbrellas and some chairs with some covering, and we had a blast. We flew and flew. Uh, Guys came from all over. I mean, they came from Vero Beach. They came from Port St. Everywhere. I mean, it was Homestead, Miami. It was a great turnout. It really was. We had a really good day. And at the end of the day, the people that were having the party actually offered to feed us.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah, they said, we have hamburgers and hot dogs. Not that we did it, but it was very nice of them. They were very, nice about us flying. The kids were getting a big kick out of all the drones up in the air,
Yeah.
And I got a chance to fly Bill's FPV drone, which that was unbelievable. It really was.
That's a totally different experience, right?
Oh yeah, but it was cool, and we had a very good day. We had people, like I said, people turned out. Some of the guys I didn't even know who they were. I only knew them on my page, and finally got to meet them. And lo and behold, they were wearing my shirts too, which was really shocking me. So it was really a good turnout. It really was. We had a great time. And Alex Escardo, he does a great job with the videoing, and he did a pretty cool video. And I hope you'll play that.
I know he did. Yeah, I have it queued up. Yeah, we're going to show a little bit of that.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, let me say hello to Nano Shock. How you doing? And Laura, how you doing? And Matt Burns, how you doing? Thank you for watching.
Matt was there yesterday.
Yeah, he was sorry he couldn't stay for the free food.
Yeah.
The best thing about the meetups, Al, is talking to the other pilots.
Exactly. The flying, you could fly every day, but just the interaction with all the other pilots is the best.
And really getting to know them. Yeah. And that's what I love about the South Florida drone meetup.
And I'm looking forward to it.
And, while we're talking about meetups, let me just tell everybody what it is. And it's going to be on April 1st, 2023. And we're having it in Jensen Beach, Florida again, the same venue as last year. It was an ideal location. I think you'll agree to that, right, Al?
Yes. That is an awesome spot. Really is.
We got the gazebos, not just one of them.
Yeah.
And we got the water. We got a bridge. We got boats.
Yes.
It was conducive to FPV as well as GPS flyers.
Yeah, that's an awesome spot there. It really is.
And we're encouraging adults to bring children,
Yep, I had my granddaughter there with me last year.
I know you did, and I give you a lot of credit for that.
They had a great time last year.
Maddie brought his son.
Yep.
His son ended. Who would ever thought that Maddie's son would end up going swimming and searching for drones? And he ended up being the hero of the second annual South Florida drone meetup. He found one of the drones that went in the water.
Yep.
And that was great. But please let me know. We're doing something a little different. You let me know you're coming. I put your name on the list. And by the way, we're up to 55 now, just to let you know. Because Tammy Jean and Max Air committed. So their name went on the list. And then we're going to draw one of those lucky numbers. You know, you're going to
Cool.
get a number and you're going to win a raffle prize, whatever lucky number gets pulled.
Very
So
cool.
let us know if you're coming. And it's free. That's the best thing. It's
That's the best
free.
part.
Yeah. So, but I got, like I said, I got Alex's video queued up. So why don't we just show a few minutes of that now?
He
If
loves
we,
that Insta 360. He loves that
and,
camera.
and yeah, I know he does.
He
Yeah.
really does.
And, let's see here. All right, here it is. Now let's see if we can get it to play without losing the stream. And maybe I don't know if you can narrate. No. Oh, I'm gonna let it.
Just let it play.
Yeah.
It'll kind of be self-explanatory there. That's the pavilion where we were, and unfortunately there was a birthday party, but we made do with it though. It was a beautiful place to chase boats. The water was crystal clear. I think Matt Burns, he was the one that got a stingray on video.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then somebody lost the Zavada in the water, not from my group. Somebody was flying on the beach. His Zavada went into the water.
Okay.
But he recovered it though.
He recovered it, so it wasn't that deep then.
No.
It was right in the shallow part.
Shallow part, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy came all the way up from Homestead with all his FPV stuff. And that's Alex.
Only because someone rented it. We're not giving up. We're going out here.
I like the way he does his videos. I like his editing style.
Yes.
And obviously his flying too was amazing.
Yeah,
but it looks like nice you guys had a great time.
We really did. I tell you, you know what I think the trick is? You give them donuts and coffee and they all show up.
Well, that helps. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. Mr. Crowley wants to know whose birthday it was. It was some kids, right?
Some little kid's birthday, yeah. And they had a really good time there because they
look at that shot. Look at that shot right there.
Top down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water was unbelievable.
Yeah, you can see the water's clear. I don't know how deep it is there, but you can see right down to the bottom.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful day. There's Tony with TJ flying his Zavada.
Yep, I saw that too. He's going FPV on us. TJ's going FPV. All right. Maddie wants to know who was the guy with the FPV backpack.
I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember his name. I'll get back to you, Maddie, on that. He's from Homestead. He's really into the FPV. He doesn't fly any camera drones at all.
Oh, okay.
That was the first time I met him. You know, when he showed up, he didn't have his backpack with him. So he was kind of like hanging around. And I was talking to him, and, you know, then finally, all of a sudden, he went back to his car, and he came back with his backpack full of drones, you know. I said, "Oh, you here for the meetup?" He says, "Oh, yeah." He says, I didn't want to bother anybody when I first came in.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, your group, and well, we'll watch a few more minutes of this video because I think it's only, we can talk as it's playing, so that's good too. I've never tried that.
Yeah.
Because
I started the group around there. There's Bill, Uncle Bill.
Yeah, Bill. He was a little late, right? I know he was.
Yeah, he says he woke up at 5:30 in the morning, but he showed up. It was around 10. But Bill's a great guy. We had an awesome time. A lot of laughs.
Oh, Bill is. He's a good guy.
He crashed his Mini 2 into a tree, and he also hit a tree, trimmed the tree with his FPV drone. So we had a good time with him. And really, I think a good time was had by all. It really was.
Well,
you know,
it's nice to see that. It really is.
I mean, I started this group like 3 years ago, and it's only the past year that I've really have been doing the meetups. You know, started actually that's when you started flying with me, Ray. I think it was about a year ago, right?
Yeah, you had your meetup up there in Fort Pierce,
Fort
and I
Pierce,
signed
yeah.
up right away.
Yeah, and you know
And
now it's we're getting regulars. There's everybody in the that showed
yeah,
up.
I
A
like
couple
the
of
way you
people
ran the
aren't.
credits. You know,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the end, who was
Oh,
there?
Maddie, the guy's name is Ivan.
Okay, there you go, Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan. Yeah,
Very good.
but
That's
it was a good
that's a
time. We
great
had a nice
video,
time.
Alex.
Yeah.
And when you watch it, you know,
And I gotta give props
thank you
to
very
Alex.
much for letting me show it.
I got to give props to Alex. Alex joined the group, I guess, about 2 months ago, and he is so involved. I mean, I talk to him basically almost every other day. I'm, you know, either on the phone with him or on chats, and he's really unbelievable. He really is. You can see he really enjoys the hobby. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Matt wants to buy a shirt, just to let you know, Al.
okay, no problem.
So yeah, and you know, I love your logo, by the way. I think I
Thanks.
told you that already in person, but you
Thank
got a
you.
great logo. You know,
If anybody needs the shirt,
initially I says, "Oh, he's copying the Fly for Fun show logo because we had
no,
this skull
no.
head." But since then, we have changed our logo, and but it's cool. It's cool. I really like your
Thanks.
logo.
Thanks.
So, and Maddie wants to know where you're located, Matt Burns. So get a hold of Maddie. Yeah.
Matt Burns is in Coral Springs, I believe. No, in Boca. He's in Boca.
Oh, Boca. Okay.
Yeah, Boca. Yeah.
Yeah. But
That was the first
hey,
time I met him. Yeah. Yes.
Leonard, JSK, how you doing? Mark R. White, how you
doing?
doing? Good to see you. And Mark comes all the way from England or the UK, if I remember right.
Wow.
And so does Laura Lama.
Yeah, Laura Lama. Yeah.
Well, Lama Laura. So we got Michael Drones. How you doing? Good to see you. And I try, like I said, I try to keep an eye on the chat. If I miss your
It's
name,
not
I'm
easy.
sorry. But Al, I'm losing track here. I got to go back to my cheat sheet. You know, I got a cheat sheet here.
His little business cards.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I do want to show another video. And before I forget, because Steven Drones had said I could show one of his last week, and I think we ran out of time, and I apologize about that. But I'm going to show his before I forget, and let me highlight it, and then we'll share it. But this is cool.
Steven and Drone.
Yep. Steven Drones, Typhoon H Plus. But look at this.
Now, this is a eunuch, right? One of those eunuch.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a big monster of a drone too.
Yeah. You know. And I like the location where he's flying. You know, any place around water. That's what I like the best. So. And did you ever see one of these eunuch drones, the Typhoon drones?
They're huge.
Man, they are
huge.
big. Very, very impressive.
Well, they got 6 motors or 8 motors on them, I think.
6, yeah.
6, yeah.
Mm-hmm. As far as I know,
drone.
what I remember. I only seen one.
The first meetup that I ever had was down in South Beach at South Point Park, and somebody showed up with one, and that thing was a beast. Even the remote control was a beast.
Okay, yeah.
Speaking of remote controls, we had one yesterday with the Autel. It looked like a 13-inch TV, for God's sakes, is the remote for that thing. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah. Look at that. Nice shot there. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hexcopter.
Hexcopter, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Dre's in the house. How you doing, Dre? Good to see you.
Dre?
Very nice video, Steve.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Like he says, any place near water is always a good video.
Yeah. And he had that tall ship at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's just something about tall ships too. So, but thank you again. Beautiful. There's
Very
that
nice.
tall ship.
Very nice.
Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah. So that's cool. You know, and that's another thing I like doing now is showing different people's videos, you know.
Yeah.
And don't forget while we're talking about it, if you're not subscribed to somebody, you know, please subscribe to them. At least check out their channel. Maybe you might not like it,
Yeah, but at least check it out.
but check it out. And I know I've subscribed to a lot of people that way,
Yeah.
you know. And we got Captain Joe in the house
Hey, Joe.
and Reptilian. How you doing? Good to see you both.
You and I had a great meetup while you were down here. I tell you,
I know.
that was an awesome meetup.
I could have premiered the video tonight, but I didn't want to do that.
Yeah. But that was a cool spot.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. And if you see something, Al, in the comments, you know, a question or something, bring it to my attention. Oh, yeah. Gary, number 13 is checking in. You're checked in, Gary. And Gary's going to come all the way to the South Florida from Canada.
From Canada.
He's the first international pilot to sign up. So
Wow.
I'm glad to see that, you know.
I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah. So, and we may have a few more because, you know, a couple of people are thinking about it. They just haven't committed yet, you know. And okay. And I know I got one of JC's videos queued up, and we're going to show that shortly. I'm just trying to keep an eye on this chat for a minute. But Al, what would you say was the highlight of your meetup yesterday?
The highlight of the meetup was, I tell you, I was just amazed that we had the turnout that we had. Because usually, you know how it is. Sometimes you have a meetup, you'll get 2-3 guys, and you know. But I was like flabbergasted when I was so excited to see everybody yesterday, and the participation, you know, with everybody, and people came, like I said, from pretty far, you know, a good distance to come down there, and it was really nice to see. It's this whole community is great. It really is. The whole drone community is great.
We got a celebrity in the house, just to let you know, Bob Casey. He's in the house. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you. Thank you for popping in, as Adrian says. Yeah, the meetups, you know, when Maddie and I and Ken Huffbauer and a guy, Mitch, years ago, we started this South Florida drone meetup, you know, we had 4 of us initially, you know, and we were going to do it again. And we thought we'd have maybe 5 or 6, maybe. And the first one was over 50 pilots that came, and it was a success. And again, I thank you all for coming, really. And a lot of people come from long ways away. You know, we give away that award for the furthest distance travel.
I think it was Marcus last year, wasn't it?
Yes.
Marcus won last year. Yeah.
Came down to Marcus or Bob Dempsey, and Marcus was actually further. Yeah. Yeah. So, and that's fun too, you know.
Yeah.
But you know what happened, Al? I don't know if you heard the story on this one, but Sammy, and Rose, they were on their way from California. They already started driving, and then they got a call that there was a death in the family. They had to turn around and go back. So again, condolences. And
really. Wow.
You know, you just never know. You know, that's why you got to live each day like it could be your last.
Enjoy
really.
It. That's right.
Really.
Now, people say to me, how do you get up so early in the morning to go out and fly? You know, I worked for the airlines for 32 years, and I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning. So I'm still programmed into that routine of getting up that early. So for me to go out, but once I'm out there and I see that sun come up, it's good to be above ground. It really is.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Matt Burns, just to let you know, give me a shout. I'd be more than happy to meet up with you. You know, I'm out in Eastern Long Island, Suffolk County. But let me know. But I'm only here till November 15th.
Yeah.
And then I become a snowbird. And I go down to Florida for the winter. But let me cue up JC's video right now, Al.
Okay.
But Max is in the house. Let me say hello to Max first.
Hey,
How you
Max.
doing, Max? Good seeing you. It was good flying with you and Tammy. And we showed the video. I'm glad you got your
Drone back.
DJI FPV drone back because I know how much you love it. Hey, David's in the house. How you doing, David? Copper State. Good to see you.
And I got to just say something real quick. I told my wife that I flew Bill's FPV drone. So she says to me last night, so when are you going to be ordering that one? I got a really great wife. I could pull the trigger tomorrow, but I'm not ready for it yet. Not ready.
Right.
You know.
Well, again, I would say, try it a few more times
Yeah.
and see if
I
you
don't think
really
I'll go for
love
it.
it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, I watched him fly the Avata yesterday. Tony was flying his with TJ and looked like fun, but
Yep, I've seen the Avata. Rob Kamada offered to let me fly his, and I felt funny about flying it. God
yeah.
forbid I crashed it and broke it. So I
Bill
turned
let me
him
fly it
down.
over the water. That was really amazing. That was really brave of Bill,
Yeah, it was. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Did you find it hard, Al? Tell me the truth. Tell us the truth right here. Was
No,
it
I'm going to be
hard?
very honest with you. I started off when I first started flying with the Mavic Pro. I had the box goggles, the regular DJI white goggles. And that's all that I flew with because I was not comfortable with flying with a screen, with my phone. And I had the goggles with me yesterday and I flew with my Air 2S. I hooked it into the smart controller. And every once in a while I'll do it. I really never really got, vertigo or dizzy or nauseous like some people do. So, I mean, I don't know if I wouldn't get nauseous doing 90 miles an hour with it, and doing the crazy stuff that you guys do, but it was cool. It really was.
Look at Max. He's blaming the crash on the drone,
No.
So anyway, but I give you so much credit, Al. I really do. You get up early, sunrise every day, just about.
Just about, yeah.
And I appreciate you inviting me when I'm down there.
Oh yeah, I enjoy flying with you, Ray. I really do. I invite when you're down here, like even Jill says, up. Your bromance guy is here, man.
Oh God, they're gonna start rumors about it.
Yeah.
Please.
Hey, well, listen to the park that you took us to too, so you got to watch that.
We got another celebrity in the house. Just to let everybody know, Steve Jones is with us. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you. And stay safe, brother. Thank you for popping in. I know you're probably on your way to work, but Steve Jones is a police officer, sergeant actually, and he's in charge of the drone unit on the Baytown, Texas Police Department.
Cool.
So that's a cool job he has. Yep. So, but I tell you, I'm going to show JC's video right now before we get sidetracked, Al. All right?
Sure.
JC is a great guy. He always lets Johnny and I show his videos, and he puts out quite a few. He does, and he's going FPV on us now too. He's another
He's
one.
on the dark side,
and
but he's really good at it too.
But he says that sometimes I cut it off at the best time. So this time I said, "Well, what's the best time?" And I think I have it queued up accordingly. So, but this is JC flying down in North Carolina.
Yeah, I saw this one. This was a cool one. Yeah.
Another great location to fly here,
Oh yeah,
you know. But he's flying the Avata. And that is a cool little drone.
it is. Yeah.
But he, he's getting real good now.
You're real good with that.
And he's going to be going through the trees over here shortly. So, hey, Chris Hope, another celebrity's in the house. How you doing,
Chris?
Chris?
How you doing, Chris?
And Jose Mendez, another celebrity. How you doing?
Jose.
Look at the way he's flying, though. He has progressed and got so good at this.
I think I'd feel a little bit more comfortable flying the Avata, knowing that the props are covered. You know, that they have the guards around the props. When you're getting that close to trees.
Well, a lot of people have crashed big time with him, and they survived.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Although Bill hit the tree yesterday with his FPV, and that survived and didn't even nick the props. So I was
Okay. Very good, JC. Very good.
very cool.
Thank you for letting me show it. Yeah. But really. No, you see these different drones at the meetups, like the one in New Jersey, I didn't realize that there were going to be a lot of hotel drones there.
Yes,
A lot of
there was
guys had
quite a few of them.
hotel drones, and it was good to see that.
Yeah, there was 2 of them yesterday. 2 hotels.
Okay.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yep. 2 hotels.
Yeah.
Which ones do you know?
They were the bigger ones, not the nano. Not the small ones. They were the big ones. This guy Edgar, he has one, and another gentleman had one, and they love them. They really do. The cameras on them are phenomenal. They got a really good camera.
Yeah, no, they do. Yeah. Definitely. Okay, there. It's on the Har River. Yep, very nice. That was a cool location to fly, JC. Yeah. And I don't know. Maybe the next time somebody offers to let me fly theirs, I'm going to take them up on it. I'll be very careful.
Yeah, no, I would do it. It's pretty cool. The props being covered like that, yeah.
But I did get a new drone, Al. JC sent me a new drone. And I'm going to show everybody the new drone. Where do you see this one?
Oh, wow. JC, can you send me one of those?
Look at this, a whirly ball. I'm telling you. Let me see if I can get it to start up. Let's see.
This is going to wind up like your little
I'm going to fly it right now. Let's see. There we go. Look at it. It even lights up. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it goes. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to let it go, though. Otherwise, we'll have a crash right on the live stream. But, oh, my God. It scares me just holding it in my hand. So, but I got the maiden flight as a video. It'll be shown. So, but I'm going back to my notes here. Ow.
And I'm going to remind you to do the numbers or whatever you got
to do. Oh, yeah. No, we do it a little different now.
Okay, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, we do it a little different.
Because I know one time we were on the show.
I forgot how I was going to do it, though.
Because I remember one time I was on the show, we got so into talking.
We forgot to do it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at this comment. No, it's not a Christmas ornament.
That's what it looked like.
But thank you again, JC. I appreciate that.
That was cool, JC.
Yeah. I'm gonna master that drone. Mark my word. So.
Do you use a motion controller with that, or?
Man, it actually deflects off your hand,
and it just goes.
You know what I mean? And Yeah. So, but uh, it's funny because I did a post of the oh, now I forget this is what happens when you get old too, folks.
We're getting there.
If you don't have this stuff written down, you forget.
You know what I tried for my memory? I got
Huh?
memory foam for my shoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because now I used to walk into the kitchen. I used to forget what I was going in there for. Now I put memory foam in there. It helps.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good one, Al. Maybe I should get memory foam.
There you go.
But anyway, no, it's not letters and it's not colors, Gary. um, all right, I think we'll do it now. We'll do that now because I, 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 I wait until the end, and next thing you know, the show's over. But we got some names in the hat already, and this month's monthly giveaway is an Adventures with Capt Ray Kelly hat. Um, and we'll do it now. And you're eligible too, Al, because you really don't know how. But what is the name of the town of the park, I should say, where the New Jersey meetup
Oh.
was held? It's in my video, and if you guys were watching my video, you'd know right off of the bat. And I know Tammy Jean, and Max, they were there, but they're still eligible. They get it before somebody else. So, but anyway, nope, it's not Central Park, Akirajo. That's in New York City. So, Liberty Island Park, nope. Mm-mm. Good try, JC. So again, I try to keep an eye on the chat, Al, as we talk. A lot of times I miss who gets the correct answer. I did that with the numbers all the time. Um, but this one's a little easier to spot anyway. And it's really not. You really have to look at the video to figure out which park it was. So, but it's easy. And it was a great location. Just to let you know, Tony and his son Nicholas picked a great location to fly from. Um, and we had some fall foliage colors there, you know.
The
And
Northeast has some good spots. They really do.
oh, Gary, Ray's Secret Park. Yeah. So, but anyway, it's going to be a hard one for somebody to guess. Nobody gets it. Oh, well, what are you going to do? We'll make it easier next week. And it's funny because I sometimes could put it right in the title of the video, but that's too easy then, right? All you got
And
to do
then
is
you're giving
click
away
on
your
it.
secret spots. Yeah.
Yeah. So the
I flew with
Korean.
TJ a couple of weeks ago. I flew with TJ at one of your secret spots.
Oh, wait, yeah, which one?
Okay, can I say it? Or?
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows it.
Lakeside Park.
Lakeside Park. I posted a photo on that today
Yes, you did.
on
Yes,
Facebook.
yes.
Yeah.
I commented on it. I was there with TJ a couple of weeks ago. We got there and then it started raining. We got like 2 flights in, and then it started raining. But it's a nice place to fly. It really is.
Yeah.
It's a nice spot.
Were you able to continue flying, or no? That was
No,
it.
the day turned to real crap after that. It was really bad rain, and we gave up. We said the heck with it. 562 secret spot.
Up. Gary got it. Gary got it. Very good, Gary. Congratulations. Maple Grange Park. Yep, that's it.
Congratulations.
Very good. Yeah. And Vincent got it right after him. So, but Gary, your name will go in the hat for the monthly drawing. Let me write it down right now. Yeah, and it's fun. It's fun doing these little giveaways. Not that we're not like Uncle Bill's show where they give away a lot of good stuff. So, but we have fun doing it, especially. on the Fly for Fun show. We started it on the Fly for Fun show, obviously, and we have fun doing it. You know. So anyway, Al, you got any particular locations you're going to fly coming up?
Yes, I'm heading up to Maine next week. I'll be in Bal Harbor, Maine next week.
Right. Jesse
Yeah.
Payne, thank you for popping in. Okay, appreciate it. All
Yeah, I'm
right.
really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We're way overdue for a vacation, so looking
Bar
forward to that.
Harbor. You're going to
Bar
Bar
Harbor,
Harbor.
yes,
Well,
Bar Harbor.
Arcadia National Park, right?
Yeah. We're staying probably about like 2 miles away from the park in the town there. So I know you can't fly there, but there's other spots to fly, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm taking my backpack of drones, and off we go.
So Maine does not allow flying in state parks?
Well, it's
No?
not a state park; that's a national park, Arcadia National
Oh,
Park.
that's a national park.
That's a
Yeah,
national
right.
park. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
So
Hmm.
but there's other spots around. You can fly. There's a lot of water around there also, so it should be nice. It should be a little bit chilly, but it's we're looking forward to it. Matter of fact, my wife's
Yeah.
is looking on the weather to see what kind of clothes we're going to be needing to pack. Because
It's going to be cold up there. You better bring long johns.
yeah, and the long johns is right.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're
You
looking
know?
forward to that one. Yeah, because my wife loves to take pictures, so she's got a camera, and I'm actually we're talking tonight. I would really like to get her into the drones.
Yeah, sure. Do it. Let her
So,
fly the Mini initially.
yeah. So I might let her try it. But she wants to do the sunrise there, because they say in November that's the first place the sun rises.
These
In the
guys are
United
still putting
States.
in colors. Oh, the contest is
God.
over, guys. But that would be cool if Jill starts flying drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, be a team, the husband and wife team.
No, that's good. Be like Max and Tammy Jean.
Yeah, you never know. It might be the next live stream.
Well,
Now, I'll leave that to
Barry.
you
You
guys.
know Barry, right? New England
Yes,
Dronalist.
yeah. Him and his wife
His
do a
wife,
lot of it.
his wife goes on his drone shoots with him,
Yeah.
and
Looking forward to seeing Barry. He's a nice guy. I met him at the meetup. He's a very nice guy.
he's always putting up
He's always every day.
amazing photos. You know,
Yep. Yeah.
really. And I'm, like I say, a big focus that we have now, just to let everybody know. I said it earlier about the meetup, but is to try to get kids involved
Yeah.
in drones. Take the time to teach them, because you could really change a kid's life.
Yeah.
You could become their mentor.
Yeah.
And my saying that I say a lot now: let's get them hooked on drones, not drugs.
Not drugs. Well,
So
in New York, my 7-year-old grandson, I bought him a drone when he was 4. I bought him one of these little cheap drones. It looks more like a fighter jet. It's got 5 motors on it. And this kid flies that thing around the house like you cannot believe. He's really good at it. So one of these days when I get up there and the weather is nice, I'm going to let him fly the Mini. I'm going to let him start flying the Mini. And
okay,
yeah. So because
that'd
he
be
really loves it. He really loves it. Yeah.
that'll be cool.
Yeah, every time I go up there, Papa, come on, I'll get the drone. I'll get the drone out. And he starts flying around the house.
Well, Chris Jackson, RC Aviation, he put up a photo today of teaching his grandson how to fly
It's
drones.
cool. It really
And
is.
I really appreciate that. I do.
Yeah.
And you can change your kid's life. Oh, there's Chris. He's in the chat now. How you doing, Chris? I was just talking about you. Seeing you. Yep. So, and he put up a little video about it too. Not only photos, there was a little video of him, Chris, and his son Mason teaching his grandson how to fly. So, and that was good. All right, Al, I'm looking at my notes here, and it might be time for the tip of the week. So,
All right.
and it's a very simple little tip. And I said it a long, long time ago, and it's just make sure you do your pre-flight checklist. A lot of people forget to do it,
Yep.
and then they have a problem. And if you do your pre-flight checklist prior to flying, you have
Yes.
less chance of having a problem. So,
Yeah. And I have a really a decent tip. Always check before you leave the location, to go home, because I left my landing pad at Deerfield Beach one morning, and I didn't realize until like 2 days later.
really,
Yeah, and it
and
was
you
one of
lost
those
it,
nice. It
obviously.
was one of those Start RC ones, the
Yep.
foldable one, and I loved that one because it was small.
Yeah.
And yep, I'm gonna have to get another one. I'm using those, the parachute type ones now, and I'm
Right.
not crazy about those.
Right.
But
Yeah. We
yeah,
we had talked about that a while back
yeah,
about checking when you leave it. Do a check again before you
yep.
leave the
And
location.
I left it at Deerfield Beach, and that was the last place I flew, so it had to be there. you know.
I had not that it was a major incident by any means, but my cell phone has a cover on it. I got most cell phones have covers on it. So
Right.
when I was flying with the FEMI X8 Mini, and for me to do it and
You got
put
to take
this
the
in,
cover
I
off.
got to take the cover off, and I put it down on, I had a stone bench type of thing I was using,
Right.
and sure enough, when I left, I
You left
forgot
the phone cover. Yep.
but I got halfway home and turned around and went back.
And it was there. It
It
was
was
still there.
still there.
Yeah, you were lucky. I didn't realize that I left the landing pad till like 2 days later when I went to use it again. I go, where the hell is it?
Well,
And
somebody else did that. I won't mention any names, but I was flying with somebody down there at
it
the
happens.
boat. No, the Boynton Inlet. The Boynton Inlet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But we went
Oh, I
back.
think you told me
Yeah, we
about
went
that one.
back, and
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
actually somebody picked it up, but he
yeah.
saw us looking, and he said, "Did you leave something
Move the
here?"
landing
I
pad.
have it.
Yeah.
So we
But
got it back.
if that's the worst that I lost, it's okay.
And then somebody else, and I won't mention any names, of course, but somebody had left their controller on the bench when they were leaving.
Oh
And
wow.
they were 2 hours away, and they got
Jeez.
home, and oh my God, I left my controller there. And he went all the way back, but it was gone.
Oh, I'm going to tell you a quick story. I'm almost embarrassed to tell you this story. I was flying in the Everglades over off of the Sawgrass Expressway, and I'm flying, and I'm getting ready to leave. So I shut the remote off, and I put the remote in the bag, and I'm going, where the hell is my drone? The drone was still up in the air.
Oh,
It was hovering about
are
20
you
feet above
serious?
me.
Oh,
That's what I'm
that's a
saying. I'm almost
classic.
embarrassed to tell you the story.
Oh my Lord, I've never heard somebody doing
Yes.
that.
I'm putting everything back in the bag, and I said, where the hell is my drone? I'm looking all over. It's like 20 feet above me, still hovering. So you do some stupid
That's a
things
good one.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I like that. Always make sure
It's a
there's
good
5.
one too. Yeah. Good one, Mark.
Yeah,
Max is
really.
not gonna hear the end of it, believe me. So, but
Yeah, we do
yeah,
some silly things.
but that's a good one. You left it flying.
I was
Wow.
almost embarrassed to tell that, but I left it up hovering over my
Hey, we
head.
can all learn something,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's what it's all about, helping each other.
yeah.
Um,
But it's
so, but I tell you, it's amazing that we got such a great crowd in the house tonight watching the show. Al,
yeah.
they must have
Yeah.
saw you were going to be on, and
Oh yeah,
they
sure.
wanted to
Yeah.
hear all
Oh, that's
about
what
your
did it.
meetup.
Oh yeah, that's what did it.
You know, but you know what was good about your meetup is you had a lot of new people come.
Yes, yes. One of the guys, he was the last time he was in the hospital when the meetup was we were having. His name is Ken Gottlieb, and he was in the hospital last time. He bought one of my shirts for my daughter and everything, and he was coming, and he wound up in the hospital, something with asthma. And he says, I'm making the next one. And he did. He was there yesterday. And very nice guy, and he came from somewheres up in West Palm Beach. A good
Okay,
ride
good,
also. Yeah.
good.
So,
We got
yeah.
another celebrity in the house. Ken Knight is in the house. How you doing,
How
Ken?
you
Good to
doing,
see
Ken?
you. Yeah, and Unlimited Vertical, another celebrity. Look at
Yeah.
this. Good to see you. You know, but no, you meet these new pilots, and you share, and you get tips. At least I do. I
Yeah.
learn from talking to the other
Oh yeah.
guys and gals.
We're always learning. We're always learning.
Exactly.
You
You
know.
know.
And I've been studying for my Part 107, and
Oh
I'm not
yeah, how's
telling.
that going?
It's going. I'm not telling you when I'm going for the test yet, because I'm not going to do that until after I pass the test. But it's not as easy as everybody thinks. And I study in the mornings when I first wake up in the morning. I find that's the best time.
Yep.
And some stuff sinks in, and some of it just doesn't want to. Yeah, I got mine right here. Yep, same thing.
I
And
haven't
I
I
got my
haven't picked
book of
this up.
notes.
I haven't picked it up in a month.
I have my book full of notes. And yeah, it's I took 2 of the practice tests today and I passed them. So I'm gonna probably do it when I come back from Maine. I'm gonna probably schedule a test, but I won't tell everybody yet when I'm going. I'll tell you as if I pass.
Yeah, yeah.
So
We got Bill Ronane's in the house. How you
hey,
doing, Bill?
Bill, let's
Good
go,
to see
Bill.
you. You know. Yeah.
But yeah,
And we were talking about you earlier, Bill. You missed
yeah.
it all. You're gonna have to watch the replay.
I tell you, Bill's a fun guy. He really is. He's a fun guy.
I know he is. He is a good
Really is.
guy. One of the best in
Yeah.
the drone community.
And I met him when I really met you about a year ago at the first meetup that I had.
Right.
And
Yeah.
me and him went out to lunch after that, and it was a good day. We only
Yeah.
had like 4 of us that day. So
No, that was a great location. I'm looking
yeah.
forward to going back there. I'm
Well,
glad
we're
that
gonna
you.
do another one. I'm gonna try to schedule from maybe like the beginning of December after Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
time, and because then after that, then the holidays come and it's too hectic. So I
Right.
think we'll do another one up at Fort Pierce, because that is a beautiful location up there. And I
I
know
enjoyed
David
it.
Lorenzo he says, I'm in if you're doing it up there again. So we're going to do that one.
Oh, David's coming. I'm not going.
He made the last 2 meetups we had. Yeah. So
No, I like David.
nice
I
guy,
do.
really nice guy. He really is. So
No, and I bet you have a lot more people there this year than last year.
yeah, I hope so. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. So, Al, the hour goes by quick.
Yes,
I
it
say it,
does.
and it just flies
It
by.
does.
It really does. And now's the time for closing thoughts or anything you want to promote, like the South Florida Drone Flyers.
Yeah, if you're not a member yet, go on South Florida Drone Flyers, hit the thing that says join, and I will gladly let you in. And I'm always looking for new people to fly with, and that's about it. And everybody just keep flying safe and having a good time. And like Ray says, fly for fun. So
Yeah. Well, Al, thank you for being on the show again.
thank you,
You're
Ray.
always a great guest. You really are.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And
I enjoy being on.
your meetups are very, very popular. And
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad to see that. I really am.
Yeah, they're starting to pick up now, so I'm happy about that. So,
Yeah.
Susan, thank you very much. She's saying have a good time in Maine.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. And let me tell you, have a great time. Have a safe travels up there. I know you're going to enjoy it.
yeah.
You
I
really
really
will.
will. Yeah.
Um, and I'll see you very shortly. I'm coming down in 3 weeks. You know that. I'll be down for
Looking
the
forward to
winter.
it. Looking forward to it.
And we'll
Yeah.
get together and fly
Oh
like
yeah.
we always do.
And we'll have to get out for dinner one
You
night.
gotta you gotta take me to some of your secret spots.
I will. I definitely will.
I promise I won't tell
They
anybody.
won't tell anybody.
Yeah. But again, thank you for being on the show tonight, really. And
Thanks for
thank
having
you,
me.
everybody in the chat. Thank you for watching. I think I got everything covered. I'm looking at the sheet, my little notes here. So, and just remember, support each other, treat people the way you want to be treated.
Exactly.
And get out there, fly for fun, as Johnny and I's show say. And don't forget, the Fly for Fun show's on Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And tonight is a busy night. You know, we got the grumpy vlogger. He comes on at 8. I don't know if Robbie's still taking a break or not. I know he had a death in the family, so he's
Yeah.
taking a break right now. And we got Drone Nation at 9 o'clock with Ron Brown, Marcus Crawford, and DeMarco Moore. They invited me on tonight. I accepted, you know, and I feel it's an honor to be on that show. I really do. I
You're on
learned so
everybody's
much.
show.
Well, they pay me big bucks. You
Well,
know.
that's what it is. They must have. They must have.
I have a good agent.
I always appreciate when you have me on, Ray. I enjoy it, and like I says, thank you for having me.
All right. So anyway, everybody get out there. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, everyone.